black belts. Black belt possess advanced expertise in Lean Six Sigma methodology, ability to apply appropriate Lean Six Sigma methods to specific situations, teach, mentor, coach and lead Lean Six Sigma project teams. Master black belt, collaborate with leaders to reveal gaps and select Lean Six Sigma projects. Teach, mentor, coach and lead Lean Six Sigma project teams. Implement Lean Six Sigma practices into processes and organizational culture. Champion, develop strategic initiatives. Assist in selecting Lean Six Sigma projects. Remove project barriers for teams. Support necessary change and drive Lean Six Sigma culture across the organization. These roles ensure that Lean Six Sigma methodologies are applied effectively, fostering continuous improvement and operational excellence within the organization. Type of teams. There are 4 different types of teams. Number 1, functional teams. Functional teams are permanent and include members of the same department with different responsibilities. A manager is responsible for everything and everyone reports to them. This is the typical top-down management approach that you'll see in most organizations. Across all organizational teams, it's important to prioritize workplace culture, the foundations of which are communication and trust. To take your functional team to the next level, consider running a program in-house to improve communication by giving your team the tools to give feedback without causing offense. Additionally, it may be worthwhile getting clear on each individual team's goals, identity and preferred support methods to boost productivity and individual employee engagement. Number 2, cross-functional teams. Cross-functional teams are made up of individuals from various departments. These teams tackle specific tasks that require different inputs and expertise. This can happen when various teams need to work on a project together to get the best outcome. This can be a difficult dynamic to navigate if teams have been operating in a silo approach up until the point of collaboration. It's crucial that the different personalities and perspectives are embraced, and that everyone in the cross-functional team is working to their strengths. Number 3, self-managed teams. Generally, individuals in self-managed teams are employees of the same organization who work together. Even though they may have a wide array of objectives, their aim is to reach a common goal. They operate without managers and are relatively autonomous, sharing responsibility and leadership. High-performing teams can often fall into this category. People working in startups or small businesses may also find themselves in this type of team dynamic. It can be difficult for people who have worked in other types of teams for most of their career to adjust to this way of working, so there will likely be an adjustment period of sorts. It's crucial that self-managed teams know how to deliver feedback and have tough conversations with tact. Without high levels of communication, trust, autonomy and mutual respect, self-managed teams will find it difficult to thrive. Number 4, virtual teams. Virtual teams are made up of individuals who work in different physical locations and who use technology and collaboration tools to achieve a common goal. With more employees looking for work-from-home opportunities, virtual teams will become much more common in the future of work. You may even have a few remote team members in your organization right now who need to collaborate within a functional or cross-functional team. It's important for virtual team members to be involved from a cultural perspective within your organization. Having face-to-face video calls and giving your team members the opportunity to connect on a personal relationship level will help to improve rapport and morale. We've already shared a bunch of info on creating a strong remote team culture, so give that a look when you have a moment. 4 stages of team building. How to build a successful team. Number 1, forming. This is the stage during which co-workers get to know each other and build the trust which is essential for good individual relationships. An absence of trust will mean that teammates are not open with each other, will be unable to agree on strategy and operate less efficiently as they are unwilling to share tasks. Number 2, storming. This is the stage at which teams address how they will function as a team, including issues of leadership. The potential for conflict at this stage, especially over issues of leadership, means it is essential that teams establish good relationships and trust during the forming stage of team building. Number 3, norming. This stage of team building involves the agreement of how to divide required work and what role each team member is to play in the accomplishment of the team's goals. Neglecting the storming phase of team building will result in an ad hoc assignment of tasks in which team members perform random disconnected tasks that fail to take into account their strengths and weaknesses. Number 4, performing. This final phase of team building is the stage at which teams are actually working on the project itself or the everyday functioning of a team. This stage requires teams to be actively helping and encouraging each other and holding teammates to account. The previous 4 stages of team building are vital to establishing the relationships, trust, understanding, and coordination of roles and tasks required for successful performance. Achieving the 4 stages of team building. Management. The oversight of management benefits the 4 stages of team building as the natural authority and unbiased expertise of management smooths conflict in the assignment of roles. Moreover, the trust of management in individual team members is likely to be reflected by the rest of the team. Achieving the 4 stages of team building activities. These are team activities outside the working environment which require teamwork and a range of individual skills such as problem solving, creativity, communication and leadership. Team building activities are designed to be fun and engaging and are therefore an excellent way of forming relationships whilst becoming familiar with each other's strengths. The fun, pressure-free environment assists with norming, storming and performing by requiring teams to work together and perform in a pressure-free environment. 7 characteristics of winning team dynamics: shared purpose, trust and openness, willingness to correct mistakes, diversity and inclusion, interdependence and a sense of belonging, consensus decision-making, participative leadership.